everyone, welcome to the second season of 15-Minute Business Chats. I am Ghadi Ali. This season is a bit different because together we will discover inspiring entrepreneurs and know what's behind the scene. And we couldn't be with successful leaders and don't talk about business and listen to their important insight. So today I'm delighted to introduce my first guest in this season, the retail professional and one of the most inspiring women in the GCC region, Rania Shamas, to talk briefly about her 20 years of experience and how she helped many companies to expansion successful retail business. Rania, welcome to 15-Minute Business Chat.
Thank you very much, Ghadi. Thank you for this powerful activity that you are doing. I'm so happy, humble, and glad to be with you here today.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure. So first, let us know who's Rania as an inspiring women leaders and how you can describe your personality.
Okay, Rania is a mother of 3 queens living in Dubai for the last 22 years. I was raised, by the way, in KSA, and it has special place in my heart. My last assignment was holding the role of Senior Vice President for Altair Retail Group Operations. And now I'm embarking the world of consultancy and advisory roles, including my coaching business, so I can serve more leaders, entrepreneurs, and give back to the community that I lived with. My personality, I can tell you, I'm a self-made strategist, entrepreneur, and transformational coach and mentor. I'm very passionate to serve others and over-deliver. Outcome-driven personality that believe we are the soul of any change.
Brilliant. Rania, mashallah, you are entrepreneur, influencer, and coach with long-term experience in the business sectors. And beside all of that, you have a dynamic and wonderful personality. So I would love to know your way to encourage others, especially the new generation, to reach their goals.
Okay, Anna, I will say, I'm going to try to summarize the decades of learning into 5 sentences that I would love the new generation, the entrepreneurs, and the business leaders to take them into consideration. First, I say knowledge is the new currency. I do believe that, yes, I do believe in education, but I do believe in experience and knowledge on learning and taking the successful model from successful people, and plus take the mistakes of them and learn. Know your superpower. I say to everyone, know your superpower because you are unique. You came to this life to serve. You are meant to serve, so know who you are meant to serve for. Sometimes we don't need to be we need resources, we need to be resourceful. The other thing I say, simplicity. Simplicity lives in the other side of complexity. Be simple in your strategy. For every entrepreneurs and every business leaders, be simple. Start, and I always put it in 4 W's. This is how I do my strategies in the business. First, know your why. That will cover the purpose of your business, your career, and your life. Then know your how. And in how you will know your values, your belief system. If you always live with your values and belief system, you will be always at your high energy and high performance, because this comes from within. And then know your what. That will cover what do you want to achieve in which sector. And the last one is know who is the person or the team that can help you to reach your dreams. The third thing is your identity is your brand. And this is, I learned, Ghadi, from the years of my work. I never knew that a person can be a brand unless I was listening to others and they were telling me who I am. And that's why I say, for every leader, identity influence everything. Ensure that you know who you are, and be consistent in your identity. Expand your identity and take uncomfortable action towards your desire. Live by these principles. if you ask anyone around, and again, I'm saying I never knew that I'm doing that, but it was the consistent of me being passionate to serve other and always over deliver. And that, and this is
Yeah,
the beautiful thing is really when you know exactly who you are and what make you unique, because every person is unique.
absolutely.
The other thing I will say to everyone, don't listen to others. I know that society will predict your future. I really believe everybody is powerful and everybody can achieve their desires. Only you can determine your destiny. So take advices, it's fine. Learn from the mistakes of others, but you are the only person who can determine your destiny. So even though that there are a lot of production for the future, just believe in yourself, trust yourself, and go for what you desire. Living your life, take uncomfortable actions, I say now, towards your desire. That will make your life easy and joyful afterward. If we stay in our comfort zone, I'm saying that for all the new leaders that sometimes at night they have all these brilliant ideas and then in the morning they go to work and every day is the same. No, take the uncomfortable actions now towards your desire. It's your time. Everything happened around you is for you to shine and really give your gift and share your gift for others. There's always answers and solutions. Just evoke your courage and trust yourself, and you will see everything is starting to open up for you.
Brilliant. I really love what you say about personal branding. So
Yes.
it's a great way. It's really a great way to give you an amazing opportunity to highlight your strength and your passion, and how you can telling a story and how you reflect your behavior, spoken and unspoken words. So this is
Yeah.
really, yeah, a great opportunity.
Ghadi, remember that you attracted me on LinkedIn. I say that again, of how in this time of uncertainty you were thinking how you can help others. So these are the things that really be making you as a brand of
Wow.
the things that you do for others always.
Yeah.
So slowly, you will see people, they will have Ghadi and they will have support entrepreneurs beside it immediately. So you become a brand because you are really doing it from your passion to serve others and fashion leaders and new entrepreneurs to actually overcome this time of uncertainty and see the power that they have.
Wow, that's great. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. So, since we talk about personality, I would love to know what's behind the scene. I know it's a deep question, but you can highlight some challenge you faced in your journey that changed or shaped your life, and you can. It's fair enough to say this is my turning point.
صح. I'll tell you. Okay, every challenge in my life, I took it. I'm a very optimistic person, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
I I think if I write my story, it will be a book for people.
Yeah,
So
please, please do it, please.
I think I was in a very young age. I don't know. God gave me that power, which made me take every challenge as opportunity, starting with when I was a child and I was raised without a family, without parents. For me, this can, it creates belief in me that either can create or destroy me. And I decided to take the belief that created me. I motherhood and fatherhood myself. So, and from my journey and my mistake on how I grow up, I could really serve others and share with them my experience and how they can avoid mistakes in their life. Uh, that's one kind of if I want to talk about it, then I was also raised in a dorm school, so of course this was another challenge which I took it in a way of opportunities and become very close to my siblings. We are a one unity till now. I honestly, if you ask about us, about our family in Lebanon, they don't understand that kind of magic unity that me and my sister and brothers we have. But again, because we took that challenge as opportunity to be a one unity. Married very
Yeah.
early, since I had not really much of the advice of what life is about. Came here to Dubai very young, and I knew that I'm having challenge with my marriage. So immediately I thought what I will do, and I thought about myself. I need to create business for myself. I need to be in a business sector. And I remember when I went the first interview with, by the way, it's the only company that I worked with is Altair Group. So when I went there and I did the first interview, and I went for a salesperson. That's 22 years back, by the way. And then the HR said, no, we want to put you as a store supervisor. And I was like, but I know nothing. I don't know the product. I don't know the team. I never led people. But it's only because they give me that trust. I felt I have a big responsibility. So
Yeah.
definitely, I can tell you at that time, والله يا غادي إنه, and I was a new mama. Imagine a new mom. My daughter was almost 2 months. I felt that my marriage is not going the way it should be. So I knew that there is something that I have to do. So again, that challenge created that opportunity. I swear I remember at that time, and how to motherhood. Honestly, when I had my daughter in front of me, I was like, I know I don't know how to mother because I don't know what mother means exactly, but I was committed. I was very eager to be a good mom. And that's how I learned. And I'm saying that because even when you start a new business, it's like your new baby. I
Yes.
really don't believe that you go and search everywhere and you do all the studies and the business analysis and all of that. Go by your gut feeling. If your business is really for serving people, believe me, you will succeed. You trust yourself, and you believe, you have faith, and you know exactly who you are going to serve, and you will learn by the time. You will learn while you are really fail forward. It's fine to fail. I mean, I failed maybe hundreds of times in my life, but then I learned a lot from my failing and I shared my experience. And if I want to go back, so I started with Altair, and I was a kind of a joker. A joker means that wherever there is a problem, I was put in that problem to solve. So I learned all the departments. I learned that retail inside out, from physical store to digital to branding to all the global brands. Like I was part of opening more than 300 stores across GCC. uh, I did the startup of all the operations of retail from the day that I entered the company. I'll tell you all of that. I will summarize it in something called that: believe that every message that comes from God, it comes for a purpose. And I'll tell you the last thing, that when I have a daughter that was born with Down syndrome, and everybody around me was like, what you are going to do? And I had a big smile in my face, and I said, this is another gift from God. Because of Maryam, and her name is Maryam, and we call her Miro.
MashaAllah.
I worked in the framework of the charity here in UAE. I supported the inclusion, and now all the schools they have the inclusion. It wasn't, by the way, but I was supporting for that policy to be applied. There's more than 2,000 kids that has a special need got supported in a way or another, just because of the gift that God gave me. And I'll tell you, Miro now, she's in the head of her grade. She's excellent. I'll tell you, when she was born, doctors told me she has no muscles. She may walk when she's 2 years old. Don't expect much. Honestly, Radi, I did not take any word from anyone. I had my faith with God. I did my search, of course. I did everything. I was committed for her, and she changed me. Because of her, I did the coaching business. Because of her, because she opened my heart. Before Miro, I thought there is something called perfectionist. After Miro, I'll tell you what, every person is perfect and unique in his own way. What we learned in the coaching also, and I was part of one book that was launched here in GCC for coaching in the Islamic world.
Mm.
And when they asked me about the coaching, I said, what I learned is what my daughter is living. My daughter Miro, and kids with Down syndrome or people with Down syndrome, the difference between them and us, they don't fake anything. They are brave. They
Yeah.
can be themselves. They love unconditionally. So actually, all of us, and I'm saying including myself, with all the coaching that I took, it was really to unlock all these masks that I had to put in my life. So she brought me back to who I am,
Yeah, I
and
agree with
I
you.
become more authentic with myself. And that's what I'm learning everyone else. So imagine that gift that God gave me and how she changed my life. And that's what I want to tell to entrepreneurs and business leaders and everyone who's looking to life. Take the challenge as opportunity. Take the challenge as a message from God for you. So I always say life did for me, not to me. So every time that there is that I fall down, I say life did something for me, which means there is a learning. To me, it's when you start to victimize yourself, and this is where I always challenge and encourage others. Victimize is the worst thing that you can do for yourself. If you victimize yourself, you will not learn. If you victimize yourself, you will not move forward. If you victimize yourself, you will not see opportunities. Take even the COVID-19. I mean, with
Yeah.
everything that happened, Ghadi, I had a time to go to LinkedIn to see all of the articles, to see your articles when I was in COVID-19. Imagine how much COVID-19 brought people together. Yes,
Yes, sure.
epidemic. Yes,
Yeah.
there is a big learning for all of us out of it.
Of course, it's lesson for life.
Yeah, it is lesson for life.
Yeah, and please, please, please write your story. I'm the
I,
first one who will buy the book.
well, I'm happy that you are the first one that I do the podcast with. And first time I talk about my story, by the way, that in a podcast or in front of people. But you give me that courage. Imagine. So I'm taking your courage, and I will do more.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You are such an inspiring woman. So, as I mentioned in the intro, we couldn't be in this with leaders. Oh, let's move to the business now. I
Yeah,
know, yeah. If we talk about personality, I know you and me. We talk about hours and hours. It's such a
yeah,
deep, 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 deep
yeah.
subject. Yes.
True. True.
Yeah. So we couldn't be in this time and not talk about the pandemic and COVID and business also.
Mm.
So I would like to know your navigation through the current landscape and how you see the future of e-commerce in our region.
Okay, so I'll tell you, Anna, what I saw so far.
Okay.
I can say that I saw, I see the unleashing new leaders. I saw a lot of new leaders that I did not hear about them, and they come with new ideas, and they stepped into the e-com and they started to do many businesses. It created a lot of huge opportunities for the businesses and the e-com that they exist. Globalization become the new norm. I see growth, success, new services, new channel merges. I saw a lot of merges that really, I love the merges. I love when I see two big companies or two big e-com that join together to serve the customer. what a wonderful merge. There's a value added, of course, and the best that I saw, the experiences are rising and flourishing. So everyone is trying to really serve the customer in the best way and enrich people's life. This is the platform for all the leaders now. It just feels right, as if it was meant to be. And the idea become a want, and then the become necessity now. I see exchange of energy, knowledge, and multiplier impact on the value. And we all gained with time and money for what happened. Let's be realistic. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody, yes, there are businesses that they hit the wall. And we have the reason why, but there are many businesses that they flourished.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. So there's no doubt that the entire dynamic of the industry will change after COVID.
Yeah.
So how you see the positive change? And today we will only talk about the positive things. So how you can see the positive change in the e-commerce in our region, and what is the challenge that the industry deals with it now?
Okay, Anna, for me, I think now more than ever, for a brand e-com to thrive, they need to shift from the survivor mode. Look for the problem that you are solving. It's very important to understand why you are there and what you are solving. Customers, they don't need general service, by the way. Now more than ever, they want personalized experience. I say to e-com, growth equal contribution. You need to give and receive, exchange of service and experience, and over deliver consistency. I believe in a long-term profit, by the way, and I did challenge organizations that look at the bad profit, which means react to now with no sight on the potential long-term growth. This is the main challenge. I can tell you that some brand or companies or e-com reacted by cutting costs and waited for life to come back as it was. Sorry, life is not going to come back. That was a wrong choice. The brands that decided to pivot and be on the e-com because they wanted to serve their clients and reach to them where they are, these are the brands that thrived. For me, there is three things that every business has to always consider in this time. You need to pivot your belief, so the mindset has to change. The mind need to pivot. It's a new beginning. The habit has to change. There is a new skill set that you need to acquire. And your focus has to be where is the world can go, not where can we survive. And we need to be, of course, resourceful. I believe that every person, when you feel that you are part of something bigger than yourself, transforming life, helping people to overcome challenges, from maybe, if I want to say fashion, from maybe feeling not pretty or not worthy or not loving, by really making people feel that you are helping them, not selling to them. Touch people life with the experience before the product. That is the unique selling point. Make it your passion to enrich people's life. I say that from the 22 years hard work within the retail digital sector. Who wins in the end? Who cares about people experience and get committed to serve them and over deliver all the time. I again say, Ghadi, belief can create and belief can destroy. Be aware of the belief system that you have in your company or your organization and pivot to thrive. We sometimes underestimate what we have and we overestimate the future. Model learning from successful e-com business. Also learn from their mistake. What is common of all the successful businesses is experience, how customer feels, and contribution to the society. That's
Yes.
the common thing between all of them. Model that success, learn from the mistake. Don't look about now, look at the future. Always think of how you are serving others before thinking of your bottom line. Money comes where there is a purpose. Money comes where is a purpose. If your purpose to only take, you will hit the wall. It's always exchange. Exchange. You take and you give and serve people. Think about that. It's very important. I always repeat it, Ghadi, because this is very important. think how you can help people and money will come.
Absolutely. So during this time, we noticed there is it's not only pushing traditional retailers outlet to expand their online presence,
Hmm.
but it also I believe it's also re-energizing online platform to step up the supply of in-demand product. So this actually guide me to my next question. How the pandemic affect or reshaping e-commerce in our region, and how you can describe the shifting in e-commerce in consumer behavior during this time.
اوكي رح اقول لك من قبل ما يعني before the
Yeah,
branding and the marketing was very saying it's not important, but I'll tell you the brands or the e-com
mm,
that now are again thriving is and
yeah,
how what will reshape it is really result these days. Really it's about results, how people talk about you as an e-com business in our region. Again, I will go back to say how the customers are feeling. What do you want the customer to feel? Any e-com business, if you want to reshape your e-com and make it a customer centric, just ask yourself this question: how you want your customer to feel, and then draw the strategy. And of course, the strategy is not if not in action, it's a misled opportunity. Understand the true power of your brand and know who your customer. Now more than ever, you have the opportunity to have a full success to your ideal client. You can access, you can, on the social media you can access.
yeah,
So the reshaping of the e-com really is personalized. Business who find better ways to serve their customers, meet clients' need, and willing to listen and respond. And that are the businesses who will thrive. Imagine if I will tell you examples. If you think about electrical car, Tesla, right?
yeah.
Computer, what computer? Apple. Shipping, who? FedEx. Search engine, Google.
Google,
What's
yeah,
the what's the common? They listened, they innovate, they served, they over deliver consistently. So that's what I'm saying. Don't sell to your customer. Tell them how you can help them. If it is about the retail, tell the woman how you can help her to look beautiful. If it's about car, how this car will help them to drive safer. Don't sell. Just say the benefit of how you are helping them. So these are if I want to summarize it, brand identity, risk reversal. By the way, this is very important, Ghadi, now
yeah,
in the uh, if I'm a client, I go to the website to the e-com and I want to buy. For me, it's very important that I can see the return, the exchange, the authenticity of the product, the reviewers, and all of that to feel safe to buy, especially if it's like high value item or jewelry. So
yeah,
building this in the first place and not waiting for the customer to ask for it, that's very important. Social proof, I think, is like also very important because now it's about referrer, not about celebrity and bloggers. It's about us, me, you already tell me about something, and because I trust you, I will try it. So this social proof is very important because then you are building your e-com platform in the place where you want it to be.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. Agree with you. So since we talk about innovation, I believe if you agree with me, this is could be the perfect time to present creativity and innovation. And
Right.
innovation come in a different form, such as marketing innovation. So, from your point of view, how important for leaders to become deep practitioners in social media, especially right now?
Mm. Anna, okay, this question I'll tell you because I'm not very good at digital. Okay, so I will be biased little with this question.
Let's
لا
talk about communication because now it's important to communicate more than
لا
ever, not just the social media.
Okay, حبيبتي. So, as we know, the only constant thing in life is change. What we need to do, we need to embrace and welcome these changes that evolve us to become better versions of ourselves. Why I'm saying that? I'll divide
Yes.
the questions into two areas for the practitioners in social media. I take it from the feminine and the masculine energy. It's being and doing.
Yeah.
Being, which is the feminine energy, which it's me being aware of the marketing innovation and newness, creativity, all of that, and part of self-education, which is always powerful and pay you back. This is a vital thing. And to do and incorporate social media, I say that it can be outsourced, and I'll tell you what I mean. So, what I'm trying to say that the inspiration is essential. This is the being, knowing and receiving all the information that is now in social media. Execution is vital, but you can always find brilliant people around you to help you achieve that. For example, for me, I always need help with that. If you are committed to action and have the right people to support, that is faster and more rewarding. يعني, for example, Anna, I don't know how to do podcast, right? And then you told me about it, and I say, okay, so I followed your instruction of what I need to do. I still have my inspiration. I still have the being. I have all this information, but you supported me now to share my knowledge outside. So that's what I'm saying. Like dance between the being and the doing, and get support of people.
Yes, 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 absolutely. So we reached the end, Rania. It's such a deep subject, and you give such an amazing advice for any entrepreneurs and for me itself. So by the end, what is your advice to other business leaders? This is the highlight.
The highlight, I say, life is a big opportunity for all of us. For all of us, when we wake up in the morning and we are breathing and we are healthy, that's the most important. So my advice: have fun. Don't be overwhelmed. God did not create us to be overwhelmed in this life. Have fun, enjoy life, be healthy, learn, يعني, fail forward, trust yourself, be yourself, be authentic, be happy that you are unique. I mean, every person of us is unique. So that's my advice. I hope for everyone the best. I'm here ready for any support. I promise you. I love our talk. And I think I am in a place where I want to share my experience. I want to help others, and just let us flourish.
Thank you so much, Rania. Thank you. It's my pleasure to invite you, and thank you for you to sharing this amazing and unique story. It's I know this when I listen to this, it's helped me a lot, and I believe this can help many entrepreneurs. Thank you so much.
Habib Ghadi, thank you for you. I wish you all the success and everything that you do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
مع السلامة. الله يحفظك. مع السلامة.
سلام يا حبيبتي.